Hi, Dr. Charles Sefcik here with the Life Enhancement Clinic, and I want to talk to you about phase 3 of homotoxicology. Now, if you remember from our previous post, phase 1 is the excretion phase, where you're trying to get these excess metabolic acids and toxins out of your body. And if that doesn't work appropriately, then your body will go into a reaction phase where it will try to inflame or infect to eat up all that excess debris. Now, phase 3 is called the deposition phase. And now this is where all that excess metabolic acid, if it's not taken care of in phase 1 or phase 2, will start to actually deposit outside the cells, and you'll find an increase in the extracellular fluid component. Now, your total body of water is divided into two compartments: the intracellular or inside the cell compartment and the extracellular compartment or outside the cell. And we find that 2/3 of your total body water should be located inside your cells and 1/3 should be outside. Now, you can measure this with a biological impedance analysis, and we can find out from the BIA what your extracellular water component is. Now, your extracellular water component should not be too elevated. As it starts to elevate and starts to rise, it's your body's tendency to try to dilute all this extra acid and toxins. The solution to pollution is dilution. And so it tries to dilute these toxins, and you'll see an elevation in that extracellular water component. Now, this is a very important thing to understand because at this point of phase 3 of homotoxicology, your cell membrane is still intact, hopefully, and you're trying to press back against these flooding waters, as it were. So when we look at homotoxicology, this phase 3 of deposition, we want to make sure that we try to get rid of the fluid compartment in the extracellular space. And you can do that with a graded medical food detoxification, support liver detoxification, support kidney detoxification, and you can use these lymphatic drainage formulas to try to decrease the amount of extracellular water. In the next phase, we're going to talk about what happens when the deposition outside the cells actually leaches inside the cells in phase 4, or the impregnation phase. And so it's very important. Again, you want to be able to be a good excreter. If you can't excrete, you want to be able to at least have a healthy inflammatory and infective response, and then treat that and then get back to healthy excretion. But if left alone, we're going to go to phase 3, the deposition. You'll see an elevation in extracellular water on the BIA, and you'll start to feel pretty fatigued, run down, and you'll start to begin feeling toxic. So join us for our next blog post where we'll talk about the phase 4. And if you have not had a BIA, I encourage you, have a BIA assessed. It is in a test that's very, very simple. I would recommend you find a practitioner that uses the RJL systems machine, and also uses the graded pads with the 2 electrodes on the hands and 2 on the feet. The BIA body count machines you see at a lot of gyms and health fairs, where you hold on to the handles and it just simply runs a current through, are not accurate. You want to use the machine that's been used in human clinical trials, and the RGL Systems Quantum 2 machine that we use in our office fits that bill. So hope this was helpful. Stay tuned, and talk to you later.